Lou?
I feel sick, to be honest. I'm kind of excited, but I'm also really nervous. Feeling quite emotional again.
Yeah, it's been 3 months instead of 3 weeks that we've been out on the water, and we've done so much. Hopefully we'll be able to go in and stay in. You know, if there's any major leaks, we'll have to come back out again. So we're floating. It's time to check the Seacocks. Well, these two look alright. So, no leaks in there. It's marvellous. There's 2 in there. There's 9 altogether. There's these 2. Also don't appear to be leaking. Which is, I can't tell you how good that is. They're off at the moment, so I haven't tested the pipe work, but the first thing is to test the Seacocks, you know. Okay. Next ones are over here.
Hi. Is it going well?
Yeah. So we left the sink out so we could test them. Look at that. Dry. Or is it dry? That's interesting. This one looks a little bit damp, but I think that's from a different thing. There's no water coming down there. Yeah. Nerve-wracking. And I've checked the ones in the back already, so that's it. So yeah, yesterday, oh my god, such a good day. Like, I'm at the end of like a massive load of jobs. We thought we were going to be out of the water for 3 weeks, and I think typical newbies, we had no idea what was coming. Ended up being 3.5 months on the hard. Taking on all sorts of major jobs as we found more and more things that needed doing. But yesterday we launched, as you've seen, such a good day, so satisfying, and it went so well considering. We did, I don't know, there were 57 jobs on the list that we've done so far, which is crazy, but I just wanted to list a few of them, like without boring you. We removed the old diesel fuel tank, which was a hell of a job. These are kind of in order of difficulty of jobs, I guess. We replaced the heads, which is the loo and the system, all the whole system, new holding tank, macerator pump, replaced all the pipe work. We replaced all 9 Seacocks and skin fittings that were below water and fitted a new engine water filter intake. We removed the old leaking freshwater tank, which is a big steel tank, which is a bugger to get off the boat. And we fitted a new one underneath the new joists in the boat. Lou treated all the exterior teak wood, which was a 3-day job, wasn't it? It was a hell of a job as well. Yeah. Fitted a new tap, shower, bathroom plumbing, plus a new grey water system. Obviously, I serviced the engine, and we anti-fouled the boat. We fitted a new anchor, 70 metre chain. Fitted new masthead lights, LED lights to save on energy. Fixed the outboard engine for the tender, which wasn't working very well. Adapted the boarding ladder for free diving. So this was we've had lots of help from other people. We've had to bring in other people here and there. And this was a guy we met through someone at the boatyard. He works full time, but in his spare time he does a bit of welding. A guy called Roger. It was amazing. So he did our boarding ladder and made it easier to get onto the boat when you've got your fins on, which is so good. Yeah, so it's going to be great for when you're taking photographs. We fixed the broken navigation instruments. We fitted new fuse board and USB charging points, 2 extra leisure batteries and an inverter so that we've got 240 volt power. Made new spray dodgers and new lee cloths. Again, we had loads of help with this with Kevin Bird. Thanks, Kevin, if you're watching, from Treshleen campsite up in North Pembrokeshire. Kevin is an absolute legend, and Lou worked really hard with Kevin all day to get those done. I had to fix the cabin door, which I broke on the trip round from Newcastle. Cleaned and lightened the interior woodwork, which has been an ongoing job with oxalic acid. It's a beast of a job as well. Made new oak table for the saloon, new kitchen. We fitted new worktop, tap, sinks, a new cooker, replaced all the plumbing. We were looking for a new tender and amazingly bumped into someone in Dale Sailing. Well, I bumped into someone at Dale Sailing who was just giving one away, an old boat. It's 15 years old, 20 years old maybe, but nevertheless, we got a new tender for free, which is amazing. So it was a gift from a stranger, and it's much better than our old one. We sourced and cut new V-berth mattresses. We just bought cheap mattresses from IKEA and chopped them up with a bread knife. And we're right now making covers for them, and but the upholstery of all the cushions, it was an expensive thing to get done, but very much worthwhile. And we had it done by Kerry Colson Upholstery in Pembroke Dock, and he's done an absolutely incredible job. We still haven't put them on the boat yet because we're waiting and making sure that I've actually fixed all the leaks, which is another job I haven't even listed on here.
It's clean again.
Yeah, just make sure it's clean. And a final list of stuff we've kind of bought and fitted. So we fitted a new AIS system, so that's basically a collision warning alarm, and so that we can be seen and see other boats as well. And if we're on a collision course, we're out at sea, even at night, it'll set off an alarm. So it's that's going to be very helpful. We bought a new life raft, new dam buoy and a life ring, rescue sling, new fire extinguishers. They were massively out of date. A new EPIRB, which is a little radio beacon you set off if you're in trouble, and we bought a new ocean flare pack so we can set off some rocket flares if we're getting to any bother. New life jackets. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. And the last 3.5 months have been intense. It's been full on, like working on the boat, as well as ploughing all of our money that we've been earning from magic and photography, and Lou's been working really hard as well at the book farm, doing all sorts. So yeah, it's been amazing. But we got there yesterday. We launched the boat and it didn't leak. It was so good. So yeah, that was it. And then we also had some other jobs done.
Yeah, so we booked the riggers from Ratsy's to come and check the rigging for us straight after we were launched. And we were expecting, you know, when we that some of it was going to need replacing, but no, it's all good. There's just one of the cables that on the guardrails that looks a bit rusty, so we've got to check all those, but one of them definitely needs replacing. But yeah, other than that, the rigging's fine, which it's amazing. We were expecting a big expense there, so that's pretty awesome news. And so, but we have got them to measure up for a new sail pack, so there's basically a cover for the main sail, but it's one that you just leave in place and the sail just kind of goes down into it and then you zip it up across the top. So we're treating ourselves to a new one of those because the current one's a bit of a pain. So they measured up for that, and so that's on the way. And then
we saved the kind of biggest news to last, so I don't know if you've had one in there, but yeah.
Yeah, well, the really big news is that we've sold the house, so that's all going through now. And so yeah, the next huge job is starting to pack up the house and sell everything, and our moving out exchange date is September 15th, so we've got 5 weeks to do all that, and then move into house, into van and boat sort of combo really, and then set off whenever we feel like we're ready. Either
there's no pressure then. We've got the van. If we don't get a weather window to head south this winter, then we'll go south in the van and come back next spring and set off then. You know, there's no pressure basically. But if we get good weather in September, October, and we've got help, either my brother or Paul or whoever, you know, anyone who's up for helping us to sail across the Bay of Biscay, get south, then great. But if it doesn't happen this winter, then that's fine.
Yeah.
And the last bit of news, we've got our very first patron. So one of our ideas is whilst we're sailing around the world, we want to share our journey through video logs like this one. We want to have meetings with conservationists and spread word about ocean optimism, and try and get people to sort of recognise that small changes in behaviour can make a big difference to the marine environment and looking after our marine environment, which is amazing. So we're gonna continue to blog about that, and we want you to come along with us on the journey. And you can follow us for free on Facebook and just watch these videos. But if you want to support us in a small way, then you can now do that through Patreon. And that will help us to fund this adventure and this journey, and it will help us to bring videos to you like this one in the future when we're out and about, so that we can take the time to edit them and do them and all the rest of it. And in return you get something really cool. So at the basic level you get some postcards and a sticker. If you come on as a patron, it's just $3 a month. And then there are various other levels there that you can come in at, and the more you sort of give us in a way, then the more things you get in return. So you'll get some, you know, you can choose, can't you? Get some photographs or get some nice things. So basically that just needs a look. So go and have a look. We've got a brand new website as well, which we've been working really hard on the last couple of months with Naught Design with Nath. So I'm going to put that across the screen here now. Please go and have a look at the website, and you can see what it's all about. That's the link to Patreon is on there, so you can go and see what you can get and how you can follow us. And yeah, that's it. So that's a lot of news, and thanks for watching, and we'll bring you another update soon. Bye.